I think it's important for high school coaches, especially in college coaches and high school and collegiate athletes, to understand the importance of discipline from a behavioral standpoint. I think one of the things we've gotten away from in high school and college sports is making sure we hold kids accountable for their behavior. So, if you get in trouble, like high school and college, that's the time to do it because you're not a professional and the ramifications aren't as great. So I think if you teach them that they will be held accountable for their behavior, they'll learn that I can actually bounce back from that. And coaches can know that, I'm doing this out of love, and that sometimes calling them or letting them get away with things is actually hamstringing them for later in life because they don't understand that there are consequences and they only get greater the older you are. So I think for youth in high school, it's really important during those years to teach that discipline. So if you need to not start them for a quarter, that's actually really going to help them, and that win is not as important at that level as it's going to be when you get to the pros. But you teach that lesson at the early age so that they know, whether they're in school or whether they're on the field or even if it's in their family, that hey, I need to behave because there are going to be serious consequences that are real coming out. And I think that's an extremely important life lesson that I learned when I was in school. I made a mistake, and I was held accountable, and it taught me that hey, like if I make a mistake, I would rather come clean, be honest with my mistake, take my punishment and take the lesson and move on, because at this point in my life, that mistake has not impacted me later. Whereas I think a lot of guys make mistakes later in life, and it's a great impact because they never learn that lesson. And I think coaches play a major role in really developing them, because as parents and coaches, discipline is love, and it really is about developing our kids so that they know how to behave because we've taught them that.